Hey guys, this is My Little Pony Fan 2000 back yet again with another video. Um, I just noticed that it was on, um, I think it was yesterday that I really got paid with a lot of money because I watched my brother for 3 weeks, and I just know how can I get paid with watching my brother for 3 weeks. But anyway, in this video, I will talk about more fanfictions. So I will talk about more fanfictions because today I will talk about Five Nights at Freddy's fanfictions. So Five Nights at Freddy's fanfictions are like old as the game itself, and I really noticed that they are animatronics that move around at night. And I could even see why I assure you that I only mentioned some Five Nights at Freddy's fanfictions. They have Five Nights at Freddy's fan arts, and that game was released until 2014, like 2014, and I think it came out since when I was 13 years old, but I really noticed that they have other games of Five Nights at Freddy's. So I am a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, and I'm proud of it. And if you want to be a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, you should play the Five Nights at Freddy's game. And if you don't want to, that's fine. You can collect some Five Nights at Freddy's plushies and other merchandise. And I just love Five Nights at Freddy's merchandise, and so are the fans. And I was thinking about getting a Five Nights at Freddy's stainless steel tumbler, and I really know why. Because I really love Five Nights at Freddy's because it came out last year. Because last year, Five Nights at Freddy's movie was released in theaters, and I think Five Nights at Freddy's movie 2 could come in theaters, will come to theaters on December 5th, 2025, and I just really cannot wait to see the second movie of Five Nights at Freddy's. I just really know that I asked Paige to see Five Nights at Freddy's 2 with me, and she really said yes, and she'll watch it with me. And some other fanfictions is the Smurfs. The Smurfs fanfictions are old as the TV show itself. The first Smurf cartoon was released in the 1980s, but since my mom watched it in the 80s, she had her old TV so she can watch old cartoons, and the cartoons was old as the channel itself. But however, Boomerang from Cartoon Network is what I watched this Smurfs from, and I have been watching the airing, and I was one of the lucky ones to only mention if I watched a podcast. Well, even though that lucky is my favorite word, so I really no, I only mentioned that they are the Smurfs, they're little blue people, and they are so funny. So the Smurf movies are old as the movie itself, but I really noticed that there is a new Smurf movie coming out in 2025 this year on July 18th, and it is coming up in 2 months. So if you're excited to see it, let me know in the comment section below. So let me know in the comment section below if you're excited about the Smurfs movie that's coming out. And I'm glad to say that I'm a Smurf fan myself. And if you are a Smurf fan, then you should be a fan of the Smurfs. Because if you're not a fan of the Smurfs, that's okay. But you can be a fan of any other fanfictions and fan arts themselves. But seriously, it's fan fiction. And if you made it this far, then here's a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching.